What's up? What's up? What's up, my mind your money business folks? It's me yet again with another video on today's stock market. Now, I laid in bed a little longer than I should have. It's Friday morning here. I've been up since about 5, but I just laid in bed. Just had one of those moments, perusing through social media. So I finally decided to get up 2 hours after the market has closed to let you know what you should already know if you're tapped in and you're paying attention. You know, there were little gains today in the stock market. Bitcoin, however, slumped a little bit. You know, and it says like the rally in the stock market is taking a little pause. You know, this year has been an interesting year. You know, even though I would say the month of December has not been that great, but the great thing about everything is this one month does not equate the whole entire market or the status of the market or how well the market has been throughout the year. If you had been investing into the stock market at the beginning of the year into good growth stock or the S&P 500, you should be in the green. You will have made money. You should have made money. You did make money. I made money, and I made a lot of money. I made what some people make in a year in the stock market alone, and in my 401k, the profit that I have, the money that I've saved. Great, because I have a budget. I dollar cost average into the stock market. I set aside a certain amount of money each month. It may change a little bit now that, but that's for my 2025 budget that I'm still playing with. But either way, let's get into the market because right now I'm babbling, and I do that a lot. So it says, U.S. stocks struggled to meaningfully extend a Santa Claus rally the day after Christmas, while Wall Street digested one of the only significant economic data points of the week. The S&P 500 fell below the flat line, while the tech-heavy NASDAQ fell slightly. The Dow Jones Industrial Average closed the session up 28 points after flipping between positive and negative territory throughout the light trading session. And I will say, I woke up earlier this morning, I saw the market, it was like not going up, not coming down a lot. Yeah, so it was a light day in the market. Small cap stock inched higher, sending the Russell 2000 up 0.9%. Okay. Meanwhile, Bitcoin fell to hover near the $96,000 level as volatile trading continued. Like Bitcoin had gotten up to like over 100,000, I believe. It's still high. I remember when Bitcoin was like 17 or 40 something $1,000 a couple of years ago, and I thought about buying just one coin. I thought about it, but I didn't do it. But either way, crypto-linked stocks like MicroStrategy tracked the declines. So markets kicked off the Santa Claus rally on Tuesday as the S&P 500 notched its best Christmas performance since 1974, according to Bespoke. The broader index and the NASDAQ composite moved to within striking distance of their records after clawing back gains from a Fed-fueled dive last week. Now, as Wall Street saunters back from its holiday break, the normally routine release of weekly jobless claims took more of a spotlight than usual as the only piece of jobs puzzle on the docket this week. Because you have to think next week is the new year, people. Wednesday is the new year. Christmas was on Wednesday, I believe. Was it? Yeah. And the New Year's is on a Wednesday. So according to the latest the latest Labor Department data, Weekly jobless claims fell to 219,000 compared with expectations of 223,000. However, continuing claims pointed to a cooling labor market, jumping by 46,000 in the week ending December 14 to 1.91 million, the highest level since November of 2021. I also have another video that I did yesterday, but I didn't post it. I may post it later today about how much money do people spend during the holidays. And people spend a lot of money during the holidays. You know, there are jokes out there where there are claims that people will buy Christmas gifts instead of paying bills, which is crazy for a kid. And me as a child, I don't remember everything that I received during the holidays or birthdays. I don't remember. So who is it really for? Is it for the child, or is it for the parents that are buying and spending and going into debt over these holidays and birthdays during a childhood? You're going into all this debt. You're spending all of this money for whom? Is it really for the child? I mean, me as a child, I was just happy to have a place to sleep, a bed, a roof over my head, water to drink. I would remember if I was hungry a lot if I was a kid. And I was a greedy kid. And I remember eating at different people's homes before I went home to eat, right? But gifts and things like that, that tear up because as a child, either way, here nor there, I will post that video later today. So that's all I'm going to read in regards to the stock market. So let's see. I need my glasses, but let's see what happened in the stock market. So my information technology ETF, FTEC, went up 0.19%, closing out at $192.00. Yeah, I'm looking at these prices now, and I am going to have to readjust my budget because I was feeling a way when it came to stocks above $200. Because, you know, the more stock you have, and if it's a profitable and growing stock, the more money you will make. But if a stock is like $300 and $400 and you have a limited budget, you can only buy maybe 1 or 2 stocks a month, maybe, right? And so if that stock goes up $50, like say Tesla, and you only have 1 Tesla stock, you only make $50, which is a good gain. But what if you had owned 1,000 Teslas, meaning you have been buying into the stock for years? Right? That's why you cannot time the market. You have to be in the market. If you're sitting back, waiting for good things to just happen to you and for you, I would say keep waiting. And then oftentimes, if something good does come, you miss it or you lose out on that situation, because you have to prepare for good things to come. You have to put in the work. If you don't put in the work, in my experience, you don't appreciate it, and you tend to lose it, misuse it, and it just leaves you, right? SMCI went down 1.72%, closing out at $33.74. Apple up 0.32%, closing out at $259.02. Broadcom went up 2.37%, closing out at $245.36. Nvidia went down 0.21%, closing out at $139.93. I think it's going to stay around that 140-ish level. If it doesn't go up another $5 or $10 before the new year, I believe it's going to stay around this level for whatever reason. SPLG, my S&P 500 ETF, closed out at 0.04% higher, at $70.97. Tesla went down today 1.76%, closing out at $454.13. It's still high. Palantir went down 0.29%, closing out at $82.14. Serve Robotics did really well today, up 24.75%, closing out at $17.64. So yeah, that is all in the news today in the stock market. Disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Any and all information on my channel and in my videos are for entertainment purposes only, and it reflects my opinions. So please consult with a financial advisor before you invest any of your monies if you're not comfortable doing it yourself like I am. Yeah, like I would have never thought I would be managing hundreds of thousands of dollars of my own money, but I'm there. And I plan to manage it when I get in the millions. I'm getting there. I am there. Yeah. You get what you give in life. Just do it smartly. All right, so like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Let me know what you think, people. If you think anything at all, yeah, let me know. Need help with a budget? Let me know. Have a good weekend, a blessed Friday for those of you in the States. For those of you here in the Pacific, in Japan, Korea, Vietnam. Yeah. All right, you guys. Peace.